How
There
you
she
doing?
go. What's good? I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, and you?
I'm doing great. God is good. You
All the
know,
time.
I'm just busy working and I'm trying to stay here. I ain't. There's a lot of stories, people dying and stuff like that. I'm going to follow protocol and do
Okay.
what we got to do. You know.
I
Yeah.
understand.
So how you been?
I'm good. I'm good. Everything is good. Just taking it easy.
Uh
You
huh.
know, staying, trying to just,
Yeah.
keep my social distance from people,
There, there
just,
you
and
go.
that's it.
Well, I want to say rest in peace to because I know you had somebody in the family that passed away like a week ago or something, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah. I lost two
you.
family members too.
So many people passing away with all this, this COVID-19, but people not taking it serious, but they need to. Not wearing masks, gloves. It's really serious. You can die from it. I'm an essential worker. People just really don't take it serious like they should.
Hmm. Yeah, I lost
Yeah.
two family members myself, you know.
Uh-huh.
And one was in prison. He had 8 years. He's supposed to come home this June. Right when the corona thing hit, he died. And then my uncle died. So I'm like, wow, you know?
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. But so ladies and gentlemen, we have Rhonda Fisher here with vibing with Don Vito show. And she's the daughter of Kingpin Guy Fisher, well-known man in Harlem, well-known man all over the world, you ask me. And there's no better person to tell his story than the daughter, you know. But
Exactly.
before we get into
Exactly.
that, how was life as you growing up, being the daughter of Guy Fisher?
Well, pretty much my life was pretty much normal because daddy always, we always was in the hood. He never we didn't act sophisticated like we was better than people. He always kept me grounded and always told me don't never think that you're better than nobody because you're not. We're all the
Mm-hmm.
same. Just some people are more fortunate than others. And you
Mm-hmm.
can't be blessed and not be a blessing to others. So
Wow, that's deep right there. You
yeah,
can't
it's
be
the truth
blessing,
though.
huh?
I said it's the truth though.
Yeah,
You
that's a
know?
good. That's a good way to put it, though. That was deep what he said right there. So, when did you notice as a young girl that you had more than others?
Well, to be honest with you, I really thought my father was a construction worker. And I just never, like I said, he always kept me grounded. But once I got older, then I started finding out different things. But honestly, I never knew nothing. I thought he worked construction. I thought he did home improvement, because he was always fixing up stuff from like the clubs or different places that he had bought. So I really thought that he was in construction. He never was dressed fancy. He always was dressed regular clothes, jeans, sneakers. Only thing he had fancy was a car. And he
Mm,
never really wore jewelry like that unless he was going out. So,
okay. So it's known that Guy Fisher owned Apollo one time or had
yes, he
some
did.
money.
He owned the Apollo.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
What year was that?
That was like 1976, 1977.
Mm, that's big, and that's when Apollo was well, still Apollo, but that's when a lot of the greats was coming through around that time too.
Yeah, he saved it because it was messed up on the inside, and he went and he had his people go in there and refurbish it and fix it up because like how it is now, if it wasn't for him, none
Hmm.
of it, would be like it is right now because they really wanted to close it down. But he saved it, being that it was, that's all really people had to go to was the Apollo, like to see shows and stuff back in the days, that was right there in Harlem. So
Hmm.
everybody could go to it.
Okay. So when we talk about like the Guy Fisher story,
Uh-huh.
um, is there a book out already or something like that, or is you working on it?
No, it isn't a book out, but it is written, but it's not out yet. So
Right.
it'll be soon. It'll be soon.
Are you allowed to talk about any of it or no?
No, not, I mean, not really. But it all depends on what it is you want to ask me, and then I'll tell you whether I can
Okay.
or
So,
I can't.
so as a young girl, did you see any, of what he was doing growing up and stuff like that? Like, even I know you thought he was a construction worker, but did you see like people coming around him? I mean, did him, because he's famous,
My dad, it was always people around, but see, everybody that was around was family. Dad always been big on family. So, it was a lot of people coming around, but like I said, it was all family. It was like whoever was around, you was considered family. We didn't have no company at our house. And if you did come to our house, you was family to us. Certain things that's just, I still live by to this day on certain things that he tells me, and and I respect that because he's right. Not always, but
So,
I mean, everybody's human. We're not always right all the time, but But I listen, because that's my father.
So did you always live in Harlem, or you live somewhere
No,
else?
I lived in Florida for 28 years, and I've been back in New York now for 3 years, going on 3 years in October. So, but it's okay. I'm glad to be back here in the city. I miss Florida, but New York is my home. So I'm glad to be home.
So when you grew up as a little girl, in the neighborhood, what I was gonna say, did you didn't feel like somebody might try to bother you or snatch you or something like that, because your father was like the guy he was, like like they try to do with some families and stuff like that?
No, I never felt like that, because honestly, I always hung out with guys. I got a whole bunch of, it's a lot of men in my family, even though, they quiet, but I never been worried about anybody doing anything to me. Plus I got a lot of friends. So, I'm not scared. I mean, I don't have no reason to be scared, because my father's a stand-up guy. It's not like he snitched, he did anything wrong. So I don't have no reason to look over my shoulder. I do whatever I want to do, go and come as I please. And if I have any problem, I always have a solution. I'll just say that.
I bet you do. So I said, so he always was in Harlem until you moved to Florida. Just
Yeah, always. The Bronx and Harlem, because that's where we're from, really, the Bronx Patterson projects. And so we always, that's where we hung out, Patterson, all the time in the Bronx. And then I would come downtown to my grandfather's house on the 123rd and Morningside. So I was, and, or go see my cousins uptown. So I always been, Bronx and Harlem.
So, are you guys thinking about possibly doing like a documentary of guys? Something like that?
Well, yeah, it's some possibles about a couple of movies. It's negotiating right now, just on certain things or whatever. But at the end of the day, Daddy wants to be hands-on himself. So a lot of stuff, we just holding off on, so he could tell his own story. Who else could tell their own story better than him? So that's what we waiting on. So a lot of people saying, "Oh, he's home." I'm gonna just say it myself, because I know I've been hearing people been calling. No, he's not home yet, but he's coming. He's coming. He's coming very soon. When? I can't say that, but it's soon.
Good. I'm happy to hear that he's coming home, or soon, or whatever, because I would hate for any black man to die in prison, number one. Number two, he can come home and tell his story, because he's losing a lot of late greats, whether it's Harlem legends or as musicians, and they don't get a chance to tell their story. Somebody else got to tell their story.
Exactly.
You know
And
what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
So that's the beautiful thing when you can tell your story can be told while you're alive, instead of your story being told. Instead of your story being told while you 6 feet under.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
But he's the best one to tell the story. So
yeah. So have you ever been in trouble before?
Have I ever been in trouble before?
Yeah.
Not in trouble like that. I've for open up a can for people bothering me. So I had to defend myself. So I have went to jail for battery, but that's about it. That's about it. I don't bother nobody, but don't bother me.
You put some work in, huh?
Yeah, a little something.
All right, so you and Fredell Myers, y'all real like sisters.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. She created this foundation, Invisablechild, and I really think that it's wonderful because I always felt like, who else is like me? Like, my father been in jail since I was 12. I'm 49. I'm about to be 50. And so to be a part of this is like a big thing, to be able to talk, to mentor, to help these kids, help them go to college, do different things. That's a big deal because everybody needs someone to talk to. And like when all of that occurred, you got to stay with different family members. People treat you different because your father, my father's not there, so you really starting to see who is who. Mm-hmm. So me and her, we really bonded. That's my girl. I love her to death. And I'm this foundation is good because these kids, they really need. Everybody needs. Little kids, they need guidance. It takes more than just the parents to help them. It's other people around too that's supposed to help with the kids as well. If you see something's not right, or if you can do something to help them, help them. A kid is innocent. They didn't ask to come here, but happens. And and it's sad because black men, they go, some of them have been to jail, and then they get all these different charges. They can't get a job, so all they can do is hustle to take care of their family, and so they back is pushed against the wall. Once they go to jail, the kids got to go be with whoever, whatever, and it's just sad. It really is. It really is. So
how old were you when your father first went to prison?
12.
12?
Yeah.
And how was your experience when you went there? How did you feel like when you went to see him?
When I went to see him, I was like scared, nervous, because I never been in a jail before. Mm-hmm. So it was just like something new to me, but I didn't think that he would be in there as long as he's been. I thought that he would just be there for a little while. But even though he's been there for 38 years or whatever, our relationship is excellent. And so
God bless.
We always been close. So he guided me and molded me too into the woman that I am. Yeah, I've made mistakes growing up or whatever, but through it all, I wouldn't change nothing because I'm the woman that I am. I'm strong, smart, and I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing.
So you go see him often?
I go see him often. Yes, I do.
That's good. So he had 38 years in right now, huh?
Yeah, 38. Yeah. In March the 9th, it made 38 years.
How recent are the photos that you sent me?
The last one I sent you, I think that was a year. It's been a year because he was in Raybrook. So, but I haven't been able to go see him because he's not, you know, around right now. So being that I'm working, I just been, you know, I haven't been able to go. Anyway,
Yeah,
but even if I wasn't, I wouldn't be able to go nowhere with all of this corona's crap going around. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. I know. He looked good. Yes, I said that picture's a year ago. He looked good.
Yeah.
He looked,
He
huh?
does. I say
Yeah,
he
he
does.
looked
Black don't crack.
good. I
Yeah.
know. He's glad to come home too, boy.
Yes, yes.
You know.
Just wait. He just waiting patiently. He waited all this time. So, you know, but he's good. He's almost out. He's almost out. Almost. Yeah.
Yes, for 38 years is 38 years.
That's it. That's
You
it.
know what I'm saying? And he looked good. He stood tall. You know what I'm saying? He ain't telling nobody. You know, so he come home, he can just chill and enjoy the rest of his life. Praise the
Yes.
Lord, you know?
That's it. He's a
So
very strong man. Even though they got him physically, they never had his mind because he's very, very smart. So, you know,
yeah.
even though he's been there a long time, he's good, very good. He got jokes, all of that. He amazes me at how strong he is, and that's why a lot of times I don't complain about nothing. I just take the good with the bad because if he can deal with that and don't complain, then the little bit of stuff that I go through is nothing compared to that because I'm free, I'm alive, and anything else could be changed. Anything that I can change will be changed if I.
And I respect the fact, the way that, excuse me, that he, you know, living the life that he lived, and he always kept it away from his daughter. You know, like you say, he thought he was a construction worker, so you ain't
Yeah.
get to see like no movement and stuff like that. You know?
No. He always was big on respect, you know, big on respect. He respect the ladies. He, you know, that's just how he is. He is a gentleman. He is a gentleman. Yeah. He is.
Because it reminds me, you know, I used to be out there back in the days, low something, you know, and I never, I never let my kids see me moving. You know what I'm saying? All they knew was like, you know, I was just doing some regular stuff, you know, and that's important. It's very
It
important.
is important. It is because you know your kids look up to you, and what they see you do, they gonna want to do themselves. So you got to set a good example. Yeah.
So we got Fredell. What's up, Fredell? I see you there. Let's talk about the organization that, you know, y'all working together right now, Invisablechild. Let's talk about that and the stuff that y'all doing, great stuff in the community. People need to hear about that real quick.
Well, basically, we be doing haircuts for the kids. Send them to see their parents if their parents is incarcerated. They just a lot of different stuff. Anything that we can help them to do that's gonna make their situation better. That's what we'll do. Soon we'll be having like some like fundraisers and stuff so that we can send the kids, more kids, to go see their parents and stuff, because that means a lot when your parents go away. And a school supply drive as well. But like when your parents go away, the kids, they be needing somebody. You know, holiday toy drives as well. Just, you know, a lot of different stuff that we have lined up. So, but it's all coming together.
Yeah, I heard that y'all had like the kids that whose families was in the federal penitentiary, y'all was getting them flights to go see their parents in another state and stuff like that.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
That's big.
And we also speak to the youth in the Department of Education, and we always let them know too that always have a mind of your own. Don't be a follower, even if your friends are doing something, that you have a choice to make your own decision. Don't let nobody make you do nothing that you don't want to do, because you always have a choice. And it's easy to get in trouble and it's hard to get out, you know. So it's important, but you got to talk to the kids and let them know. And it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know, you got to really, you know, embrace them. Embrace them.
So when y'all go and y'all speak to the kids, do y'all share some of y'all stories and stuff like that to let them know that, you know, that you grew up in a certain type of environment, you seen certain things, and you chose not to go that route, and you just went the right way, and if you ever think about, you know, of going the wrong way, I can influence you to go the right way, stuff like that?
Exactly, because now, just because I chose the right way, I had a lot of friends that went the wrong way. But at the end of the day, it was all about me, what I'm going to choose to do. Because I'm like, Daddy already in jail. Both of my parents been in jail. You know, so I didn't have my mom or my dad. So it's like, okay, I can either go the bad route or the good route. So instead of that, I took my butt to college and moved forward, you know, move forward. And we inspire the kids, you know, tell them that they can do anything that they want to do. It's all up to them. It's no limits to what a person can do. You just got to apply yourself and believe within yourself, and know that you can do it, and have a good support group. Because sometimes when you want to do stuff, some people try to hold you back because they don't want you to have more than enough, you know. So, but it's up to you. You got to make the choice. You got to move forward. You got to do what's best for you, you know, because ain't nobody gonna take care of you like yourself. People may give you, you know, a twos and fews, but when it all boils down to it, it's not enough, you know, to live off. So in order for that, you got to elevate your mind and empower yourself, and just put your best foot forward. You got to make sacrifices. What you need, not what you want. People be caught up in keeping up with other people. And, you know, that's not, you got to live for yourself. Stay in your lane. What's for you?
Yes. Yeah. Let me ask you this question. Mom with the jail too. How did you feel growing up a young girl and both of your parents are gone?
I was
gone, like passed away, but
honestly, I missed them, but I didn't feel any kind of way, because my grandmothers, they were some strong Black women, so therefore they kept me. Well, really, my dad's mom, you know, and so she was like my mother. You know, she was like my mom. She was there for me through everything. So it just, you know, I was like, so I had a lot of love from her, and people used to think that I was her daughter, you know. So, but I was fine. And no, I never was embarrassed or nothing like that, because I didn't have a reason to be embarrassed. That's how I felt. It is what it is. He was just trying to take care of his family.
Right.
And that's right. So, no. Never was embarrassed.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have siblings.
Okay. So,
yeah.
What's the address? I think Fredell put on 115th Street. Where's it at again? Tell everybody.
It's 2 West 115th Street, and that's the community center in Foster projects between, that's Fifth and Lenox. I have 15th between Fifth and, between Fifth and Lenox.
And how many days are you open?
Well, really, they open almost every day for the children. Every day the community center is open, but it's not open now. But it's a good thing because the kids love to come there, love to spend their time and interact with others, get their heads on, eat. So by the time they go home, you know, they be ready to take a shower and go to sleep.
So when you gonna start that program where you can allow the kids to see the parents in the feds and stuff like that, or has it already started?
Well, we're waiting right now with all of this corona stuff going on. So once this
yeah.
then that's what we're gonna start doing. So because that's important.
They need to just take you straight up there. We're not flying kids to federal penitentiaries and all that stuff. That's big.
And we normally meet at that center on Wednesdays, the 2 West 115th Street. But like I said, it'll be after the coronavirus is cleared. So
I seen you braid little hair and all that. You know, you got some skills in it.
A little something. It ain't like I could open a beauty parlor, but I mean, you know, a little something. Nothing major. So it was all right. It was okay. Just a few cornrows.
He looked like he was comfortable. The one you was braiding his hair, he looked like you knew what you was doing.
He was comfortable. Yeah, and we have a van for like local state prison visits. So right now, you know, we just, like I said, we just waiting for all of this to clear up because there's nothing that we could do right now. Nothing.
Oh, so y'all pretty set up. That coronavirus, man, that thing messed up a lot of stuff for me.
It did. Even though I feel it's man-made, but you know.
Yeah. I mean, I feel the same way you do, to be honest with you.
To depopulate the community. I said to depopulate the community, you know, it's sad. It's sad. So many people died over this. People ain't even have a proper funeral. And it's really sad. It really is. It really is. So my condolences to their family.
They talking about a second wave.
Yeah. And
second wave coming. If it's a virus.
yeah, because they want to rush and open everything up. And they don't need to open it. They need to wait. Even though you get with the people, they say stay in isolation for 14 days, you still have the antibodies in your system for 30-something days. So people really need to just stay in the house. It's population control. People need to really just stay in the house, period. Because it's serious. It really is. It really is.
Well, tomorrow will be 85 degrees.
I know.
Watch.
And people gonna want to come outside. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess.
It's gonna be serious.
It is. It really is. And they think it's a joke. No mask, no gloves. That shit ain't no joke. It's serious. You know. It really is.
But I mean, I already see it going on already, you know? That's why I'm shaking my head, you know, it's like, we don't get it.
Yeah,
You know what
they
I'm
don't know.
saying?
They don't want to get it. That's why. One thing about it, a lot of people, and I hate to say this, a lot of people be thinking things is a joke and they don't comprehend certain stuff. They take stuff as a joke, and it's not. You know, it really is.
Mm-hmm. Well, they
Yeah.
say that hot weather kills the virus and all that, but
Yeah, the heat helps, but but it doesn't really heal. What they just need to stay in the house. They really do. They walking around, no mask, no gloves. That's why they finding people now. You know.
Yeah.
In October, they get over 300 million vaccines, and they ordered with trackers built in the back injections. So it's a lot of stuff. So that's why it's just best to stay in the house, because to just stay free.
What you mean back injection?
Vac infections, like
Okay.
when basically like to put the chip in other words.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. A lot of people ain't paying attention, but you gotta stay woke. Yeah. Once you and your family has been affected by it, they take it, it's serious. It's serious.
Yeah, and the robbery count is at an all-time high right now too.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It really is. Really is.
They run down on people with the mask and all that,
Yeah, it's important. It really is.
It's dangerous out there. So what's the links for the Invisible Child? So just in case people, I see a lot of people who are watching, they want to know how to get in touch with y'all, because this is important.
It's www.invisablechild.com. www.invisablechild.com.
And then you also have the Instagram page too, right?
Yes, Invisible Child.
So listen, I wanted to thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for having me.
We were supposed to have you on last week, but I said I got to get on there. I'm not gonna forget about it.
I'm glad you was patient with me and understanding. So
yeah, a lot of people are asking about you. They want hear you talk and speak and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And all the great things you and Fredell Myers y'all doing in the community. That's another reason for it. I had to get you on, because people need to hear about that.
Yes, that's important. It's much needed. This should have been established years ago, like when all of this first happened with me and Fredell. That way, we would have it would have been a bigger thing. It would be, even bigger than, right now. It would really be like popping. But it's all right. It's the beginning, but it's the start of much needed.
But it's like a real, a fascinating type of a thing, because we got the daughter of Freddie Myers.
Right.
And we got the daughter of Guy Fisher teaming up to save the world. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Community. Give back.
It's important. You gotta give back.
Story right there too.
Yeah, it's very important.
Yep.
Just the smallest little thing that I may say to somebody, it may really take them a long way. They'll always think about it, and I'm always willing to listen. And I'm never too busy to hear what somebody's got to say, because at that moment I could be helping them in a life-changing situation. So it may be a few minutes, but I don't mind to give my time if I can help somebody,
Mm-hmm.
So that's important.
So if your dad gets the movie, are you going to try to get one of the roles?
I would like to. Yeah, that would be nice. Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Can't nobody play the daughter like you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's true. That's true.
Right?
That's true. Yes.
You know, I might want to try to get. I might audition too. You know, I'm like one of the dudes out there who was rocking. You know, with him. You know. You know, real Harlem dudes. You know. Now,
Yes.
anyway, it was a pleasure talking to you.
Oh, it's great talking to you too.
Now I'm gonna have to team up with you and Fredell. I'm gonna have to come over to 115th Street, you know, and come over there and show some support also, you know.
That's it. That's it. Because the kids are our future. So if we don't guide and protect them and get them in their right mind, you know, then it's just gonna be a whole nother waste. Like some of these kids are right now. Some of these kids is out of control. No manners, no respect, and it gotta stop. Because I wasn't raised like that. But you know, so like I said, the kids are our future.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So look, we want you to have a wonderful day.
You too. And thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I'm gonna see y'all real soon. Trust me. When this thing cool off a little bit, I'm gonna pull up, and whatever y'all need me to do, I'm there. I'm your man.
Okay. Appreciate that.
Well, thank you for coming to my show, Vibing with Don Vito. We need y'all to go to the YouTube channel and subscribe and hit that like button. Okay? Rhonda.
Yes.
Have a beautiful day.
You too. Thank you.
All right. I'll see you soon.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.